We are here, folks. Chicago O'Hare. We got in here yesterday, and today we are headed to Buffalo with a full complement of passengers on this CRJ 200.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
All right.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
There's the parking brake right here. It's set. Now we will go ahead and get engine start. So we're going to come up here. We are going to click on the ignition and the right start engine sequence. As we can notice here, N2 is rising. Let's get to 21 and introduce fuel. All right. We're going to just go up and double check all of our hydraulics are on at this moment. Once we get our generators on, we will turn our probe heat on. Our left and right boost pumps are on.
Signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Thank you, sir. All right, ignitions are still on. Going for that left engine start. Gonna monitor N2 right here, rising. Again, 21 being the lucky number here. Introduce fuel onto the throttle quadrant. All right. Coming up and steady. We'll do that as we taxi. Let's go ahead and release the parking brakes. Landing lights are on. Parking brake is off. All right. See you next time. We're back here, gate. All right, don't forget we're looking for Lima. It's been said that there's been pilots, real life, unfortunately, that have taxied on the wrong taxiways. I am guilty of that, of course, in the simulation world. And they've also taken off on the wrong runways, which I am not guilty of that in the simulation world. However, I could completely understand how that could be a thing. I don't really understand how that could be a thing with two pilots on board. But it is. But we don't have that to worry about because I have you guys on board, and I appreciate all of the assistance in which you provide me as a simulation pilot here. There's nothing that can replace you guys being my virtual passengers, so big shout out to you guys. Appreciate it. I make these videos for you guys, but I also make these videos for my children, and they like to watch them at night as they go to sleep. So, thank you to them, and thank you to you guys. Alright, looks like it's a great day for flying. I don't see any significant clouds, any significant weather. We're almost to Zulu, folks. The long anticipated departure is inevitable. Alright, again, we don't have any air traffic control at this point. So we are going to do a rolling takeoff. We will vector ourselves. Air traffic control would normally give us vectors to proceed onto our assigned course. However, we don't have air traffic control. So given my expertise and skill set being a pilot, we're just going to use our multifunction display and our navigation skill set get us where we need to go in. Let's go ahead and get our strobes on, landing lights, cabin and crew prepare for takeoff. Alright, as we approach the threshold, we want to do a quick look out of the cockpit. Let's just make sure there's no incoming aircraft. Alright. There are not. Alright, folks. We're going to start our left turn here. So runway 10 left. Alright, folks. Takeoff power is set. That's the outer marker that you hear. The airport. That will extinguish. 80 knots. Alright. Coming up on V1. V1 and rotate. Positive rate. Landing gear is coming up. Alright, we're gonna ease on over to our heading of 90. Alright, there's that outer marker again. northern runway. The gate that we need to park at is 10. So let's go ahead and brief that now while we're coming down. Alright. So as you can see here, we'll probably come on this runway here, runway 5. Right here. Come in this way. It is the longest runway at 8,829 feet. And here is the terminal right here. So we'll do a taxi right on Alpha. And our gate is 10. So if you look here in the cutout, here's 10. So gate 10 is right about here. Okay, folks? All right. Now we are on heading mode. And we are still decreasing speed here. All right, we're going to go departure and arrival. We're going to go ILS 5. We're going to execute that. Come on over here to legs. And we can see that. All right, frequency is 108.5. So we're going to come here and we're going to type in 108.5. For the nav 1, 108.5. For the nav 2 as well. We've got our speed right. Follow it on down. Come back on this power a little bit. We're a little bit above our approach speed that we want, but that's okay. Alright, we are on the glide path for the most part.
Glide slow. Glide slow.
There we got 2 white, 2 red, which is what we want.
500.
Alright, our approach speed's not looking too bad. All right. All right. Got our reverse thrusters into play. All right. We're going to start braking, of course, so that we can make the next taxiway. Alright, looks like we're going to make Bravo. Welcome to Buffalo, New York, folks. Moment of honesty and clarity here. My first time ever flying into Buffalo, New York. Decided I've never been here before, so that it was a good choice for me. Alright. Let's reduce our flaps. And let's continue our taxi. Flaps are down. Alright. Let's get our strobes off. And let's turn the... Alright. We'll turn the APU on.